What's up guys? We're back again with the best deck in Clash Royale to speedily sprint up ladder. After the buff to evolve skeletons increasing their max count from 6 to 8, there is so much more to hate. By baiting out your opponent's spells with the minions and elixir collector and heal spirit, they might not be ready for split up skeletons. If you're tanking for skeletons with a dark prince and giant, and you decide to rage up a side when your opponent's weak, you'll send them straight into the shadow realm with skeletons everywhere. Since it's easy to get a colossal elixir advantage with your elixir collector, opponents will be forced to spam into devious mini pekkas on defense or evolve skeletons that'll build a skeleton empire to defend your side. When you're in an advantageous position with this deck, it's easy to go on a giant rage rampage. Since minions, evolved skeletons, and mini pekka are some of the highest damage dealing cards in the game, opponents are not going to be happy when they're attacking even faster. The rank 169 player in the world has used this strategy for gigantic success. This is one of the best decks in the game to 3-crown and dominate early season. It's time for our evolved skeletons to swiftly snatch some wins and assert dominance. Thanks to everyone that's using creator code SirTag to make all the daily videos possible. Yo, we got a game against the thinking goblin guy. What's up? So I'm going to go for skellies in the back just to cycle to our elixir collector. It's generally the best strategy with this deck. And Clash Royale is going to go in for an ice spirit. So if that's the strat, you're likely going to end up having a control deck. Could be minor poison. Could also be, I guess, a hog rider fast cycle deck with firecracker and earthquake after seeing the firecracker. So I don't love this situation. I can't go and cycle. Oh my gosh. Never mind. I am loving this to a different degree. The dark prince locked into the tower and is doing ridiculous damage. Well, can't get much better than that. I was going to say, I can't cycle my mini pekka because that is one of the best cards that we could use to go and counter his hog rider. So notice what I'm doing. I'm separating the mini pekka on top of the hog rider, and being able to finish that off with 3 mini pekka shots is not ideal. Typically it's 2, and then you don't take any damage whatsoever because mini pekka with a tower can finish it off before the hog rider gets a hit. So the only thing that was unfortunate there is we weren't able to allow that luxury since the homie decided to go in for all that spam at once, and the tower was targeting the knight instead. So we had to check if he was running Earthquake or not. Most of the time they will have Earthquake, just have to see. And with the hog rider coming through, we have to go in for a giant here and then not cycle minions because we know he's going to have firecracker. He might end up having something else like a Tesla or a bomb tower or Inferno tower, and he does go for the bomb tower. So let's just go and rage up the giant and the dark prince so we can do some damage, and then maybe go for a heal spirit afterward depending on what he does. If he logs this, then I could consider doing something else. Wait, the dark prince is still alive. What is the dark prince doing now? What was that? Why did it just stay behind the giant for a century? That was so weird. Okay, so yeah, he's going to lose the hog rider here to the mini pekka with no damage taken on us. And then I'm actually wondering if I can do something super spicy. I'm going to try to 3-crown him with 1 elixir skeletons. We've got the minions and the mini pekka on the 3-crown. Skeletons are going to start to flow through, and I don't think he can stop this. We might have 3-crowned him with minions right now. Minions OP. All right, all we have to do is go in for 1 more giant push, and we got this game locked up. And the dude doesn't even want to try to defend. Honestly, I don't blame him. He got flattened to a pancake by our mini pekka. Every game I play with this deck is a 3-crown, even against hog rider earthquake when we're running elixir collector. The pure power of mini pekka, evolved skeletons, and minions raged up is absolutely absurd. Yo, what's up, Leaping Lemming? So he's not really leaping through with any units, but he is a gemmer apparently. So let's see how over leveled his cards can be. It can only be level 14 if you've got mirror. Spoiler alert right now. But we'll have to wait and see if he wants to do anything differently. He's gonna maybe go in for like a Mega Knight deck after seeing the Firecracker and Electro Wizard. So what I want to do is I want to activate King Tower against the Firecracker for a +2 elixir trade. And, this is really whack. Anyway, we're gonna range it up because we do clean up the bats, get on top of the Electro Wizard a bit easier, and maybe the Dark Prince can lock onto his... What? I'm really confused right now. I mean, I'm here for it, but I am confused. It's an Elixir Golem deck. Wait, what? No way, dude. All right, we have to use a Dark Prince in the middle so we can clean up the Mega Knight and then have the Dark Prince go towards the Elixir Golem, please? All right, I did that in the best way possible. That was the only way I could have defended, but I don't know. Defense is a loose term right now. We're losing more than half of our tower. Salvaged, I think, is the correct terminology here. If we can salvage this situation and go for an elixir collector and then maybe get a huge elixir advantage enough to go in for a giant plus skeleton spam on both sides, that's what I'm looking to do right now. So we're going to go for the giant on top of the Electro Wizard just so he doesn't take my tower. And then I can go for Dark Prince and I can split up skeletons. So that will be our best bet just because if you think about it from this point of view, it only costs 5 elixir to make this push and it can take out his entire tower. He also has to allocate small spells on both sides, I think. Yeah, so just like that, look at the skeletons. They're going to lock into the tower. That is tower down from a 1 elixir card. He had to drop 3 elixir on the other side too. Oh my gosh, it's not even dead yet. He had to go for a firecracker. That's hilarious. All right, we can heal spirit. I think it's going to lock onto the bats. I did time it well. It wasn't as good as possible. Still didn't take any damage, though, so I'll take that. All right, skeleton surround on the firecracker. No damage zone again. Yo, how does it feel? Your 3 elixir evolution just got shattered by a 1 elixir card that was just normal. We build different out here with the skellies. All right, so I'm going to Dark Prince on the same side as the elixir golem. I'm going to lose this right-hand tower. Oh my gosh. Wait, what is he doing? No. Chill, dude. Calm down for a second. We can't let our mini Pekka or our Dark Prince die, so I'm going to use everything in my power to keep these alive with the heal spirit. And then also the Mega Knight is going to die to the mini Pekka, so that's good. We can go for Dark Prince. We're going to spam everything that we have here on the left-hand side. He is going to go in for 3 elixir golems in 3 seconds. Like, wait, what? Bro, I didn't even know this existed. What is this strategy? He did have mirror. He is a gemmer. Look at that. Level 14 card. Oh my gosh, dude. We aren't even at Ultimate Champion yet. So this is beyond max, bro. You're cheating. You're hacking the game. Oh, never mind. We're going to be hacking his towers. And guess what? He didn't even snag the right-hand side. All right, we got to 3-crown him. It has to happen. If you're running an elixir golem trifecta of elixir golems, like a 3 musketeer deck almost, you deserve to get 3-crowned. Leaping Lemming leapt out of that game real quick. No name. What's up, bro? So time to slash through your towers. Maybe we can go for a Dark Prince in the back. I also think dropping a heal spirit isn't a terrible strategy, but my least favorite play is mini pecking and then getting our opponent to activate king towers. So I'm going to spam everything that I have on the right-hand side and discourage our dude from going for a tornado. Because if there's more stuff with the mini Pekka, it's harder for him to activate king tower with the tornado. So instead, he's going to go in for a minor mini Pekka counter with like all of his little distractions that he has. And without the minor in cycle, I can deliberately go for an elixir collector and feel really confident about our position. Okay, I have to rage this up. All right, chill. Do I counter one of the wall breakers? I think just one. Yeah, let's go. The rage actually benefited us. Normally, both of those will connect to our tower, but because we had the rage after dealing with the bats, that little bit of like, I don't know, afterlife of the rage was more than enough that we needed. So I think I'm kind of confident in our position. We are playing against minor poison with wall breakers, and then I don't know if he's going to have Inferno Tower, if he's going to have Tesla, or if he's going to have a bomb tower. But he'll have one of those 3 buildings. And in either situation, we want to make sure that we go in for a double giant push. That's how we're going to break through. Because if we can kill the first building, like the Tesla right now, then we can stack up more stuff with the secondary giant, and he's not going to have a good presence on the map. I'm going to go heal spirit. That should be able to keep the mini pack alive. And if we crush that Tesla, that's all I want. Let's go. So when I'm cycling my skeletons, I'm going to be cycling them in the back left because that's where he's going to be dropping his minor wall breakers. And I actually want to take this advantage to go in for a giant minions push because if his Tesla is out of cycle, this is where we pile on the pressure. Especially if we can rage on top of those spear goblins, have the giant go a little bit quicker to the tower, and that's how you win these matches, guys. Get your opponent's building out of cycle. You have the elixir advantage because guess what? You ended up going for the elixir collector. So you're going to have a faster cycle with the skeletons and heal spirit. You're going to have an elixir advantage. There's no way they're going to keep up, and there's no way they're going to get back to the building because you cycle the giant before they cycle their Tesla too. So everything about that situation just screams free win. So yeah, we'll bounce on next one.
Dominating!
All right, so that was an extremely easy victory. There's no doubt he would have lost the second tower if we just had a split second longer. Oh, never mind. It did fall. Let's go. Well, he would have gotten 3 crowns just like everyone else then. This sadistic giant spam strategy takes no prisoners. Yo, what's up, John? He is going to go in for the Dark Prince in the back, not wasting any of our time. So if we go for a giant on the same side, that's going to be a -1 trade for us, but the giant is significantly thicker. So we will be able to weather the storm of the Dark Prince's lance. I don't love the Sparky, though. Oh, man, I have no way of resetting that thing. So now I'm faced with an interesting proposition. Do I fully focus on defense with like my Dark Prince and Mini Pekka? I think that's going to be our play. I'm sorry, Giant. It was nice knowing you, man. You're really a giant failure, giving us nothing but just, I don't know, a little bit of a delayed time, maybe. All right, we can go in for minions here. Go Giant to go and kite his Mini Pekka and Mega Minion. And then we can go Skeletons afterward. Is this going to work? No way. We made it happen, guys. That defense was awesome. And even though we sacked a giant, 5 elixir for solid 7 for our opponent, I think that was the only thing that was available. If I went in for a Dark Prince or something on top of that, it would have gotten shredded by his Mini Pekka, Mega Minion, and also the Sparky. So I had to just ignore it and procrastinate that problem. It worked out. Okay. All right. We're going to rage this up because I think we are going to be able to one-tap the Electro Wizard here. Oh, no, dude. That Dark Prince just hung on. How'd that thing stay alive? Jeez. All right, we're going to go in for Heal Spirit. And he's going to Rage, and then we can go for Skeletons. I hope that they multiply like crazy. Come on, 1 elixir. Counter everything. Counter 8 elixir for 1. It's so troll. And he zapped too. Wait, he's down so much right now. So instead of going in for... Nah, I could go mini pekka. Screw it. I was going to say, if he goes Sparky, it's not that bad because the mini pekka, it's not going to die immediately. Also, on top of that, it takes a while for Sparky to charge up. So when we're charging through with the mini pekka, we'll get huge value. When your opponent's down elixir, mini pekka is like a death sentence. You're just playing Death Note. You're writing down their name, and then you can write it up as a 3 crown right after. So I'm going to go for another giant since we are up so much elixir. I think this is well worth it. Usually, I would not do this, but this is kind of how we want to play right now. I want to be a certified savage. Oh, I forgot he had rage. Okay. Might have tossed the game in the trash because I was so confident about ourselves. I don't know if y'all have ever done that before. You're like, you know, we got this game locked up. And then you look back in the game and you're like, oh, never mind. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. I think we're still fine if we clean up this goblin giant. So I'm going to go for skeletons and then I can rage it up if I need to, but I shouldn't. Yeah, we're fine. For 28 seconds, I'm not going to 3 crown, but it was pretty close. We're going to go and pull back his mini pekka so we don't have to deal with that problem. And then we can go in for a rage with our skeletons and our mini pekka of our own. And that should be more than enough. I love kiting units all over the map with giants. It's an extremely underrated play. It saved us at the start and at the end against that mini pekka that would have completely devoured our tower. And after dominating that dude, we've pushed up to League 8. This deck is the easiest way to push up early season. Yo, what's up, Kudo? So hopefully he can give us kudos after we take his tower, you know? I love those terrible jokes, guys. I will never stop. You can't stop me, just like the evolved skeletons. So we're going to drop the Dark Prince in the back on the same side as that Tombstone. I wonder if I can just get to my elixir collector. Even if we're playing against a Lava Hound deck, which is very likely after seeing the Tombstone, I am not scared. Okay, maybe it's graveyard. I stand corrected. I'm slightly scared. Most of the time, this graveyard deck is going to be running Mighty Miner and Freeze, and then also arrows for my minions. So we're not going to have a comfortable graveyard answer, are we? Oh, Dark Prince, go towards the Archer. Please hit the tower. Nice. Who's a good boy? That's what's up, Dark Prince. All right, so I guess we can go minions here on top of the Inferno Dragon and then casually lose our tower to a Skeleton King. No big deal. I mean, we're not going to lose our tower yet, but it's going to happen, you know? You feel me, guys? It's not looking great. That's all I'm going to say. So we do end up killing the Skeleton King without losing our tower, maybe? Calculated. Guys, we're still alive at 80, 28 HP. I saw the 8 before the 2, and I was like, you know what? I wish I had 82 health. And then I realized that we are in an even worse and more dire situation than I was in. All right, we're going to go for Elixir Collector here on the right. And the cool thing is, at least he can't go for a graveyard on the second tower immediately. You know, we got something. It might not be a lot, but we have comeback potential with this deck. So the strategy is simple. You go in for a giant, and you drop a mini pekka, and then you rage it up when your opponent's down elixir, and you herp-derp your way to success. So specifically when you play against barbarians, you're able to one-tap them with the mini pekka, even if it's not raged up. If it's evolved, then you have to use the evolved, like, rage, I guess, tactic of finishing them off. You know what? There's another strategy that we have here. It's called going Dark Prince and Skeletons, and then Giant the other side and pray that your opponent does an Inferno Dragon. Okay, yeah, he used his minions counter. He just used his arrows on the Skeletons. Wait, this might work. This strategy might have not been so stupid after all. We might be able to stand tall with the Skeletons. Oh, no, they died. Oh, he's going to Fireball. Okay, well, that makes a lot of sense. Let's just rage up the Giant. He's an angry sir. He watched his tower dwindle down, so he's got to get some confidence back in this game. Oh, my gosh, dude. He just shattered it. No way. I am loving this deck. There's no reason for us to come back in the game like this, but it worked out. And it's not like our opponent did anything wrong. He just had the arrows, the evolved Skeletons on the other side. There really wasn't another outcome that he could have done. All right, we're going to go and rage up our Elixir Collector and our Skeletons. Yo, our Skeletons are popping off. But our Elixir Collector, it's raged up. It's just not doing as much as we want. It's dead. It's gone. Never to be seen again. So the guy's got Fireball. We don't have to worry about a cheeky freeze on top of our Skeletons, so we can go for an Elixir Collector. Get a Fireball out that tower. That's fine. All right, what if we just do one of these, where we go Giant, we go Mini Pekka, and then we don't go into the Inferno Dragon immediately. Instead, we let our Mini Pekka do work. As I said before, Mini Pekka was able to one-shot all the Barbarians with the help of the Rage. Otherwise, it's just not going to work out. And we have Elixir Collectors, so we might as well use them. I don't know how well it's going to work, but we can pray. We can find a way. Maybe. I don't know. Oh, those minions are doing so much damage to those Skeletons. Okay, eventually he goes in for an arrows. It does make sense that he did that. I was like, where is that arrows? Where that be, man? All right, we have to heal Spirit so we can distract the Inferno Dragon for a little bit more time. Oh my gosh. Guys, this is really not looking good. I want it to look good, but it's not. Can we paint a better picture here for us? All right, I can Mini Pekka directly on this. He's maybe in a Skeleton King. I don't know. I actually have no idea what this guy's up to. The one thing that I know is I want to go in for Skeletons and then pray that we can get damage. Maybe. Hopefully. Who knows? So the Evolved Skeleton is going to lock him on the tower. Wait. Yo. Maybe I get a 3 crown. I don't know. I'm kind of hoping that that works. He's fireballing it. Let's rage it up. No way! That is the biggest gigantic joke in Clash Royale history. I 3 crowned with evolved skeletons after he arrowed and fireballed it, and it still wasn't enough. Kudo, you gotta give kudos to the evolved skeletons there. They slapped you silly, sir. That has to be one of the most satisfying wins I've ever had in Clash Royale, and it just emphasizes how broken the card is after the buff. Evolved skeletons simply can't be stopped. Yo, what's up, dude? I actually wanted to read his name as dude, but all right, that's fine. It's okay. Sometimes I just don't know how to read things, even though I only know English. We're going to go for skeletons in the back, and we're going to go for an elixir collector. Guy's got an ice golem, so probably going to be some type of fast cycle deck, and he does not disappoint. Well, I guess he does. He goes in for a log on top of our skeletons, and he fireballs on my elixir collector and my mini pekka. Dude, I hate you. I don't appreciate this behavior, but we know that you don't have an ice golem and cycle to pull, so you might have to drop some bait cards like skeletons. If you drop skeletons, it's not that spooky. Oh, he's going to go and waste his cannon. This might be our moment. No cannon, no skeletons. I think I go for minions because it's going to bait out a fireball behind a giant, and we'll just spam it, and it'll probably win us the game. At least I'm hoping so, right? Like giant minions, he has to fireball for a -1 trade. Oh, no, target the musket. Oh my gosh. Musketeer, we really want you to go and target the Santa Claus instead of the minions, you know? Be cool. That'd be nice. I'm gonna rage it up, and maybe Marvin the minion can pop off against the Musketeer. Okay, cool. I'm glad that the log isn't able to hit Marvin. So that was a marvelous amount of damage. We're currently up like 1,500, so it's really good stuff. We may be going for like an elixir collector in the back if we want. Choose to go in for your hog rider right into a mini pekka. All right, I need to wait until I'm at 10 elixir to be able to do that comfortably. He's a 1,000,000% going to go hog rider in the left. He's not going to go in the side that he already has taken all of his damage. Whenever he goes in for a hog, it's not going to be here. It's going to be here. Unless he's really crazy. Unless he's the most wild Clash Royale player in existence. He's going to go for his hog rider in the left-hand side. So we're going to go in for Dark Prince. We're just going to preempt him to go in for the hog eventually. He might go Ice Golem hog rider. That is also a possible play, but he's not doing it today. No fireball in cycle, so again, we get to rinse and repeat the same transaction. Hitting those minions on the Musketeer is what pops off in this game. So obviously, he's going to have to go Ice Golem to pull back the minions, but I still think the minions know what they want. And Giant, yo, it's tanking for so long. And yeah, as you guys can see, no fireball means no way of killing the minions. The minions go off to the side. We're not dropping them in the middle. We're not dropping them directly on the Giant. No, we're dropping them off in the little corner since they can lock directly onto his Musketeers, his towers. Even if he's going to go Ice Golem, it's never going to be enough. So if you guys hate playing against 2.6 Hog Rider as much as me, this deck destroys it. Yo, what are the skeletons doing on the right-hand side? This makes me so uncomfortable. Yo, no, don't do that to me. Stop it. Okay, we're chill. It's all calculated all the time, guys. Never a bad moment in our life. I was just looking at that, and I was thinking, hey, it's okay because we've got evolved skeletons, and he's got evolved skeletons. Then he decided to cheat the system and go in for a log. Oh, he's going to fireball this. You know what? I don't think you can do that. We should be able to get away with a raged up giant in his face. And if he fireballs directly on top of our tower, then he's not going to be able to stop the giant and the minions. Maybe the evolved skeletons are able to clutch up for him. Wait, is he not going to fireball in time? Let's go! We preoccupied him so much with the offensive giant rage spam that he wasn't able to flail his fireball. And that resulted in an amazing fail. Constant offense of this deck is something that no one can ignore. And if they snore and can't go in for offense, well, they're never going to win. Like if you enjoyed, subscribe for more daily videos, and have an amazing rest of your day.